Darius Davis to return it. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is first and 10. Right to the air is Herbert. And the connection not quite there yet on his opening throw of the game. Couldn't get it to Oronde Gadsden the second. So it's second down coming up.
I think if you look up in phase in the defensive encyclopedia, that is a picture-perfect form of it. He was all over him in coverage, really forcing the incompletion.
Incompletion. They come up on second and 10.
Set. Ready.
They'll run here with Amari on Hampton. He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game.
Perception and reality, Kate. The perception out there from the public is edge rushers are defined by their sacks. The reality in the locker room and in the huddle is you could be defined by your relentlessness, and his motor never stopped. Helped him track it down for a loss on the outside.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. So an 0-2 start to the game for him, Brock, and not surprisingly, his team headed to the sideline after a 3-and-out.
I think it's going to take a few more incompletions before they start to panic, but that's far from the type of start they had planned for in this one.
Perhaps a little misplaced sense of urgency on their opening drive. We'll find out together, and they're going for this from their own side. Throw caught by his running back. And unsurprisingly, Brock, he's not going to get the first here. Still failing to see the thinking behind that one as they turn it over on down.
Kate, I don't know what the punter did to hurt people's feelings because I think the reasoning was pretty clear. They were going to go for it. There's not going to be a punter that touched the field. Not an advisable mindset now as they turn it over in their end of the field.
First carry here for Ashton Jeanty. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That run may not have got you a first, but sure a nice little run to set the table.
Brings up second and 2.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Another give here to Jeanty. Nothing doing on second. They get to him behind the line. Now it's going to be third and longer. A great call in a short yardage situation right there, Brock, and that was exactly the type of front that defense needed to have.
Yeah, I agree with you. I love the X's and O's of it, and then even more, the guys going out there and executing it, pulling the trigger to create that loss.
Smith on third and short. He has the first over the middle. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. They'll have first and goal to go now after they gained 18 on the previous play.
First down. First and goal at the 1.
The sneak at Smith. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second. But it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal. He'll try to do it himself. And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Raiders get a perfect start. They've gone up 6-0. Geno Smith with a touchdown on a quarterback sneak to the end zone. Carlson adds the extra point. And the Raiders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Raiders 7, Chargers 0. Daniel Carlson, the kickoff.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. On the return, here comes Davis. And he doesn't make it far at all. They bottle him up immediately.
Well, Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks him with a really long field ahead.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Herbert. Throw is there for a long day Gadsden. They're not going to bring him down until he reaches, looks like the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route to Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop the hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Shotgun give to Hampton. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on 1st down. Now they're going to have 2nd and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Ooh, would have been a big gainer if they connected, but they could not. Instead, 3rd down coming up.
I think I got the same thought bubble as all the fans in the stands with that one. You just got to tuck it. Don't try to force the issue. You're out there in the open space. Put your head down and go get the first.
That one's caught. This is Lambert Smith. And he's going to be touched down as he gets him enough to pick up the 1st down.
Move the chain! Got to move them chains! Slow momentum. Keep that defense on its heels.
1st down from the 42. Herbert from the gun. That's complete inside the 35. That's going to pick up the 1st down after a gain of 26.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
1st and 10 from the 32. Man in motion, headed right. It's Herbert once more. He's got Hampton underneath. They stop him. He's marked down along that 18-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18.
Get inside the red zone. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1.
17 more yards. And the Chargers 1st down. 1st and goal at the 1-yard
Herbert
line.
throwing again. And then he's caught in the end zone for the LA touchdown. The Chargers reach pay dirt for the 1st time this game. Right on the edge of the goal line for 1st and goal. And I don't know about you, partner, but that surprised me that they just threw it in. No attempts at running it.
Yeah, I think it is so hard for these defenders. You got to be so keyed in and physically, you know you've got to stop that run first. So 1st down pass play can and certainly was effective.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And this is going to bounce out of the end zone, so they will set up shop at the 35.
At their own 35-yard line.
A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Hey, motion. We're going to set.
Out of the gun, here's Smith. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered Kate on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Hey, go flip her up.
And go play fake here with Smith. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. They'll throw 3rd and long. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. incomplete. Gonna have to wait a little longer for his first catch of the game. And that brings up 4th and long.
Okay, I think that was the type of play we expected out of this defense to start the game. Can't undo that opening drive touchdown they gave up, but that can sure help to get yourself off the field with that 3rd down stop.
Hold on. Ours. Strike.
Smith will go on 4th down. That's complete. Here's Thornton. And they're going to get to him right along that midfield strike, Brock, as he's set out. They left the offense out there on 4th down, Brock, and look at the results. A big gain, 15 yards, and a fresh set of downs, too.
50-yard line.
Smith yet again. Sends this to the end zone. Oh, my. It's intercepted in the end zone. Dante Jackson takes it away.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Finds his man. It's Rashad Bateman. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I can sound like a broken record when I talk about timing and getting the ball out on time and on rhythm, but these outcuts, it is so imperative, and the best of them make it look oh so easy.
He's going to push one deep down the right. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down.
3rd down. And 2 yards to go.
He gets it out left, and it's caught. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. A gain of 15 there. And that's going to be good for an LA first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Hampton gets it out of his own read. A nice start here on 1st down. He gets him 6 before the stop is made.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of the defense.
He's going to be held up after gaining 2, so a little shy of that marker. 3rd down coming up. We're through 1 on Monday Night Primetime. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We'll return to Allegiant Stadium right after this. We're back and all set for the 2nd quarter. Charger football. They'll have an easy 3rd and 1. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Bails out of the pocket quick. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down.
He did exactly what he was supposed to do on that play. Felt the pressure and escapes the pocket. After that, it's on somebody downfield to get open and give him a target. No one did, and he simply has to get rid of it.
It's complete. Play made by Bateman. And he's touched as they pick up that 1st down on 4.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. If you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Finds him over the middle. And he gets down to the 24 before he stopped. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers a 1st down.
Chargers, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now Herbert again. And this is going to be good for a Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive.
Touchdown.
Lat McConkey with a touchdown. Dicker on now for the PAT. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Chargers break that tie and now lead by 7. Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback.
35-yard line.
starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
That's complete to the back, Ashton Jeanty. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. They gain 11 on that play, and that's a Vegas 1st down.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
1st down, Smith to throw. On target to Fulton. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. All set to go now from the 35. They'll run here following the penalty. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2.
That's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet. But if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door to a bigger gap in the future.
Shotgun snap to Smith. This one finds Thornton. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Hey, we go 53, 53. Green 90%.
From the gun, Smith. This is Cox. That's Bowers working downfield. Touchdown, Vegas. The Raiders can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Brock Bowers, the touchdown.
Daniel Carlson on quarterback after.
Carlson's extra point is good. And the Raiders tie things up at 14.
Daniel Carlson.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here comes Davis. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Going trips left here as they get set. 1st and 10. Here's Hampton to open the drive. And he's able to power this forward, but they stop him after 2 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
They send a receiver in motion right. It's Hampton on 2nd. He's going to have this up near the 40, just a little bit short of it. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
A gain of 11 on the play.
On the play fake, it's Herbert.
Chargers.
Flushed out of the pocket. To the right, pulled in by McConkey. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line. Now it has been an exciting one so far as we have reached our 2-minute warning. More on Monday Night Primetime in just a moment. 2nd and 3 now. Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. Even 10-yard gain on the play.
At
And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
First down, Chargers.
First and 10. Herbert. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
The defender's not going to be thrilled. The catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little jawing after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So now it's going to be third and long.
10 yards to go.
Herbert to throw once more. And this is another incompletion. No luck finding his receiver that time. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on third down than they did on second. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
It's Herbert once more. He throws a bullet deep to the right. He's got it inside the 10. And this is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw when you throw it that deep outside the numbers that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Home to right.
They'll run with Hampton. And he won't challenge for the goal line. The stop made at the 4. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Still chances to get these final 4 yards. It's second and goal. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Herbert from the gun. Getting out to his left. Raiders closing in, and down he goes. Quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's third and goal.
I know we talk about rhythm a lot when it comes to music, but it's the same thing with the quarterback and his protection. This QB was in rhythm, but they knocked the notes out of him on that one.
Third and goal. Here's Herbert. And he cannot bring it in. They've now arrived at fourth and goal.
It's hard for me to get too mad at him for missing a touchdown when he's already got 2 in his pocket. Maybe fantasy managers might not agree with me on this one, Kate. But don't worry, as hot as he is, I bet you a third one's coming at some point.
And he's got it in the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. The Chargers get some late points and the lead. Man, Brock, that defense held up 3 straight plays. They just couldn't come up with the one final stop they needed to get off the field.
And how about this offense? Courage of the offense to run it back for one more snap and make the adjustments on fourth and goal. Finally punch it in. Quite the mini little chess match we just saw play out over those last 4 plays.
And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball to the 35 to begin this. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Escapes the pocket. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. He brings up second down.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it and know where to go, so he simply threw it away.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's second and 10. Back to the air. It's Smith. On the move, headed right.
Now that's a situation, may have worked out better if he'd thrown the ball. His running ability gives him a chunk of yards, but still some work to do to get that first down.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
No. Me. Listen up. Strike.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And he just gets rid of this one, but unfortunately, that means 4th down coming up.
That one really stings, Gabe, because you want to convert there and not only keep this drive going for points, because now you're giving your opponent a chance to go pad that lead before halftime. That's a no-no.
From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2. Fourth down. Here's Smith. A desperate heave here for 6. And he brings it in. Touchdown, Las Vegas. The Raiders earn the chance to tie it before halftime.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one right down the middle. And the Raiders tie this game at 21. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half.
At their own 20-yard line.
Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Now the Raiders using the last of their timeouts. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Last drive of the half isn't going to be long. 14 seconds remaining. Herbert on 1st down. Chased out to his right. And that's incomplete with 7 seconds left. Time for 1, maybe 2 more snaps. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that'll bring up 2nd down. He's back to throw. And down he goes. Raiders got him. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for... Exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. A good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up 1st and 10.
Here we go. Check 59.
Smith back to throw. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
2nd and 10. Again, it's Smith. Lasers this one deep down the middle. That's grabbed inside the 30. He makes it in for the touchdown. The Raiders take the lead right away in half number 2.
There are a couple different ways now to win on the fly route. You can just run right by somebody, or you can use that big body, try to win a one-on-one matchup. Whatever way you go about it, this is the type of upside this route can provide.
21.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. No return as this bounces into the end zone. The ball's coming out to the 20.
Their own 20-yard line.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Herbert with a blitz coming. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. One play in, and they are already close to midfield.
1st and 10 at the 40.
Give to Hampton on the option. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Got to be rush hour, Kate, because there's a whole lot of traffic up the middle right there. He ran right into some gridlock, and he could only manage a few yards at most.
Forced out to his right. He's keeping it. And he's going to go out with a pickup of 3. So chipping away a few here ahead of this 3rd down.
A 3-yard pickup. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Has him on the quick hitter. And he gets back to the line, but no more. Offense in the hurry up here.
It's 4th down.
Looking to throw. He's got it to his running back. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, break off the 1st down.
And he gets down to the 24 before he stops. And it's a gain of 12 on that one. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
That's another Chargers 1st down. A gain of 12. 1st down, Los Angeles.
Herbert back to throw. It's his running back. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8 at the Raiders 22.
We send a man in motion. Herbert throwing again. Throws caught. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal. And that right there is about the best you can hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And he'll go down shy of the end zone. They mark him at the 4.
It takes a certain level of fearlessness, craziness to work over the middle of the field in this league. You're fighting through guys as you go, and all the while you know you can take a lick at any time.
Quick throw outside, complete. And he's brought down at the line.
You know, Kate, it's almost as if the defense invited him to make that throw. That was a play they knew they could defend, and they stopped it right at the line.
Now Herbert again. And he's got it. Tackle way out for it, but touchdown. The Chargers start the 2nd half with some needed points. Dicker on now for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Chargers tie us up 28-all. We've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. To return, here's Raheem Mostert. A decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
At their own 29-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
No ball, no ball. Hey, we go. We go. Hold. 53.
Shotgun snap to Smith. Gets everything he has under this one. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the gift that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Daytona. Alert 3.
This is Genty on second. He does it! Touchdown! The Raiders just need 2 snaps to steal a lead.
You saw me juggling. You know I love celebrating that run. You know what I really love? I really love watching those linemen. And they just get to celebrate. They love an explosive play like that. Doesn't mean a long extended drive. Just a whole bunch of celebration.
That one splits the uprights. And the Raiders break that tie and now lead by 7. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So the Chargers start off with good field position as they get ready for 1st and 10. Now Herbert to throw. Escapes out to the left. Well, his first real mistake, that's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he reports his first interception of our season. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part led to the turnover.
Yeah, Captain Fundamental because I couldn't run. Kind of like Tom Brady, right? But he's the essence of it. He's the GOAT. Why? Because he sets his feet. He's so fundamentally sound. The chance of interception is so much higher when your fundamentals are no good.
It's okay, partner. It's gonna be okay. Throwing is Smith. Looking for him on the screen there, but it's incomplete. So 2nd down produces nothing. Back to the huddle they go for 3rd down.
I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And now they're staring at a 4th down.
42-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
You'd expect him to make most of those attempts from this distance, but it's never a lock. So they'll happily take this and finish off the drive with points.
On return, here comes Davis. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. Completed over the middle. And he will finally catch up to him just a second before he can reach that 40. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's going to give the Chargers the 1st down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a 1st down.
Why not go back to it again if it's working? Complete. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. After a good pickup, they're set up for 2nd and short.
2nd and 2.
Back to throw. Here's Herbert. He's got a man left. And they've got to him just a step or 2 before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. They gain 11 on that play. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down.
At the 42-yard line.
Running back sent in motion. Throwing on 1st is Herbert. Escapes the pocket. He's going to be forced to throw this one away. That takes us, Brock, to the end of our 3rd quarter. Just 1 quarter to go on Monday Night Primetime. The Chargers have the ball, and they're going to need to score. They come in trailing. Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass. Motion man is the tight end. He's going left. Herbert to throw once more. He rolls to his right. Right side and into the hands of Bateman. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. Offensive line fast.
That's another Chargers first down. First and goal, Chargers.
To the gun. Here's Hampton. Not able to make a push for that goal line. He's hit for a loss back to the 3. And it's not just in quarterbacks, Brock Huard, who got to have short memories. You tell me this too. Defenses need them sometime as well.
Yeah, 100%. You give up a big run, well, too bad. No time to dwell on it because you got to line up, buckle up that chin strap, and try to knock him backwards.
Went in the wrong direction the last play. Need to get forward 3 yards here on second and goal. They go to him again. And this time he's in. Touchdown, L.A. The Chargers making a 4-point game here in the 4th. That was a great response, Brock. After they got driven backwards on first down, they go right back to the ground and score just 1 play later.
Yeah, and I think if you and I were in the huddle down there after that first down loss, I think we would have felt a whole bunch of pride. Give me another shot, and boy, did they deliver.
And it's no good, so they get it back within 1 score at least, but can't make it a field goal game. That deficit still 4 points. After the missed extra point, it's still out there. He's going to put it back in play. Okay, well, that one's over the 20, the landing zone, and almost everything else we got here today. So that football coming out to our 35-yard line. Good starting spot for the Raiders as they come up first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Smith. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And he's going to be taken down here after he takes it to the 45. They'll come up on first and 10.
For Las Vegas, first down. First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
From the gun, Smith. Pressure's there, and the Chargers got him. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
We talk so much about decision-making, and often it's the decision of where to throw it. Right? Reading the defense, finding the right coverage to attack. But there's also great decision-making that comes with just getting rid of the football. Just avoiding sacks. They are so detrimental. And that one, man, he ate up a ton of yards.
It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And things look tougher now with third and long. Looking to throw. He put everything he's got behind it. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
53.
He's back to throw. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. Keepy's still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Catch made left side by McConkey. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook was wide open.
They put a receiver in motion right. Herbert from the gun. Risky throw. It's intercepted. And the Raiders will take over as he records his first interception of our season. There are costly interceptions, Brock, and then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the second half of a one-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. And a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, and throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
Here's Smith. Buys time, rolling right. And he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. It brings up third down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have third down here. Back to throw it. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to catch him right as he gets this to the 30. They get 19 on that pickup. And the Raiders are going to have a first down.
And the Las Vegas first down. First and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Genty from the gun. Able to take this to about the 35. That's a gain of 5 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
We're down to the 2-minute warning here in Vegas. Raiders up by 4. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Back to Genty. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up. So after the 2-minute warning, another stoppage here. The defense is calling time. 1:55 to go. He'll throw it. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Trying to find Brock Bowers. And that brings up 4th and short.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to third and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was third and manageable and an incomplete.
Back to throw. On the move, headed right. And it's incomplete. They tied up their best effort, Brock, but they come up empty. That's going to be a turnover on downs.
Incomplete.
A 50% hit rate on 4th down, while not horrible, to me signifies something even more important, Kate, and that's that this offense is going to continue to be aggressive. It's been their mindset throughout, and I don't think it's going to change anytime soon.
He gets a couple on first, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
This offense is now left with some ground to make up a little bit here on 2nd down. After that drive starts, with a very minimal gain.
He'll look to throw it. That's incomplete left side. Couldn't make the connection. Was looking for Ladd McConkey. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
Third down and 8 yards to go.
Throwing now. Complete here to Hinton. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, and you can make a play in the open field. Keep it short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Desperation time here. He's got it to his running back. And they can't bring him down until he gets into that red zone at the 19. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. He's got it to him yet again, and that one is caught. And now the Raiders call for the first of their timeouts. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. Gotta think this is 4-down territory, Brock, as they come up here 1st and goal. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Those are the kind of decisions you got to make in that spot. And the smart quarterbacks, they seem to do it consistently. When you're in enemy territory, a throwaway is always better than risking a turnover.
Herbert, quick out wide, complete. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop. The timeout taken by Vegas. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. Fifth DB out there now. Big rep for this defense on 3rd and goal. Here he is to throw. And it's incomplete on 3rd and goal.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I know what he was thinking, kid. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal. All right, down by 4. They got to have this one on 4th down. To throw. And that's a touchdown. The catch is made, and they lead just before the end of this game. Extra point upcoming. This to put it to a field goal game.
Touchdown, Chargers.
And he shakes out the pressure to nail the point after, and now an opposing field goal would only tie this game.
Raiders 38. Cameron
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. Mostert on the return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he's going to reach that 34-yard line before he stops.
At their own 34-yard line.
Las Vegas offense is set. 1st and 10. Here he is to throw. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. The pass is incomplete, but hold on here. We've got a flag on the field. Here's the call. So the offense was right to be walking backwards. The flag does go against them. So not just the yardage, Brock, but the illegal forward pass also cost them the down. It's 2nd and long. Shotgun snap to Smith. And that's going to fall incomplete. We're down to 9 seconds left.
That is a DB's best phrase, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now here's the timeout after the sack. Had to take it, and they're down to just one final play.
It's
4th and forever coming up. Now to throw. And they'll turn it over on downs as that pass comes up empty, and off the field they go. No timeouts remaining here, partners, so they can just run out this clock. Line up the design keeper. So the Chargers take this one on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building.
I miss you, Chester. Sending love from a bass compressor. Ground control with a soul like Bowie, and I'll chop you up if I'm under pressure. I don't really wanna brag, I'm just telling that I'm leaving with a bag. High five to the scarred and the strange, from the outlaw that'll never get tamed. Biscuit beats from the pirate band, sign this deal with a lobster hand. Freestyle like a bowling pin, flex these bars on a dolphin fin. Life's too short but I can't complain, doing backflips on a candy cane. Ride my scooter with a cape at night, and I'ma high five me a traffic light. I blink twice then I teleport, got kicked out of the Trump resort. Bought this cloud on a payment plan, then I ghosted out in a minivan. Might get my hand like a waffle cone, spitting out syrup in the twilight zone. Got no job but I'm on the clock, and you can't stop me cause don't stop.